I think when Pippa was born, it was like a huge period of like redefining parenthood and love and relationship with everyone around me. And I didn't know what her abilities were going to be when she was first born. With Down syndrome, there's such a range of abilities. And so you kind of, when you first receive the diagnosis, your mind as a parent has to be so open, because maybe, like Pippa, she's going to be talking and doing sign language and singing and dancing, and maybe she's going to have some challenges that are going to make that take a lot longer. You're not sure. You stop making assumptions about anything. I think for a lot of parents, you assumed that your baby would have a particular number of chromosomes. You know what I mean? And that assumption wasn't fair to any child, typical or otherwise. Like, I think so many parents, even of typical kids, are assuming that they understand how their kid's life is going to unfold and what their kid's personality is going to be like. And so when you totally fracture that expectation right, when they're born, I think you get to enter into a presence with your kid and with everyone else where, again, assumptions go out the window and you actually have to encounter them with kind of a soft curiosity, where every moment you're like, who are you? What a gift this moment is. What a gift this day is. And so it's wild. It's pretty cool. There's kind of misconceptions about Down syndrome that like people with Down syndrome are always happy. She's not always happy. She's just authentic. So when she's happy, it radiates in a way that is so gorgeous. And when she's pissed off, she's pissed off. And when she's sad, she's genuinely sad. And so I think just seeing that level of honoring of self that she has, this gift of like honoring her authentic moment as a woman and as a mother, I mean, there's so much we can learn from that. One thing I think people don't understand about Pippa, and a lot of members of her community, is that her receptive language, so her ability to kind of hear and understand what you're saying, is way greater than her expressive language. And that has to do with some of her physical differences. She has low muscle tone and a different way of motor planning, and the shape of her mouth is a little bit different. So it actually takes more effort for her to form the words with her tongue and mouth. And so I think a lot of people encounter her, and if she's listening, they think she doesn't understand what she's saying because she's not firing back as quickly as they are. She understands exactly what they're saying. She's just not running her mouth all the time. And so I think that, and she's also very small. And so the tendency is for people to kind of like talk down to her. And she's like, she kind of doesn't have time for it. She's kind of like, really?